Well, greetings folks, hope you are all keeping well. This week's video is a little special to me. This is Kabuli. He was a 3-year-old Western Lowland Gorilla. He was born in Dublin Zoo in October 2019. Besides him is his mummy Vanna and his father Banji. We will see him in a little bit. He's around somewhere. Kabuli will stick close to his mother, Vanna, for the first 3 to 4 years of his life, but is now becoming more and more adventurous. When Vanna gave birth to Kabuli, nobody knew whether he was male or female because first time mum was holding him so tight. Gorilla babies will cling to their mummy with a very powerful grip from both their hands and their feet. The females will initially assist the infants when it is holding them to their chest or stomach. But as time goes on, like with Kabuli, he's becoming more and more adventurous, wanting to get into more and more trouble. Female gorillas only give birth to one infant at a time. And after a pregnancy of nearly 9 months, unlike their powerful parents, newborns are tiny, weighing only about 4 pounds, and are capable of doing nothing more than clinging to their mother's fur. Gorilla infants actually grow and develop much quicker than human babies. They usually begin playing and smiling and bouncing at about 8 weeks, and after about 9 weeks of being crawling, exploration of their environment and object manipulation begins at around 3 months of age, and they're able to stand at 20 weeks. And at about 34 weeks, they're usually able to walk and travel short distances with their mothers. At around 6 to 7 months of age, the infants are able to climb on their mother's back and ride. At 3 years of age, Kabuli has a long way yet to go to develop into being a silverback like his father. He is only a juvenile, unlike his father Banji, who was 14 years of age. He was actually already a father to Kabuli's sister, Sally, which has a beautiful name meaning honey in Swahili. The diet of Kabuli, as well as his father, is that of an omnivore. They will eat leaves, grass, fruit and vegetables. In general, the diet of a gorilla is one of a vegetarian, but the reason why they're called omnivores is because they like to eat ants and termites. They will also eat other insects when eating leaves and fruit. In the wild, they will break into termite mounds just to have a good munch on them. Although silverbacks is the troop's guardian, they can be the most aggressive troop members, but they can also be the most patient and gentle with the young. A silverback has even been documented sharing his nest with an orphan infant. In the wild, an adult silverback like Banji may consume more than 18 kilograms or 40 pounds of vegetation a day. Gorillas rarely drink in the wild because they consume succulent vegetation, which is made up a lot of moisture. And also they like to eat plants in the morning time to get the morning dew. They can use their incredible strength to break apart vegetation. They can also be very selective foragers and usually only eat parts of vegetation. For example, they may only eat the leaves, the pit, the stalk or the roots from a particular plant. They use their agile lips and hand dexterity to manipulate the vegetation for the particular portion that they consume. Gorillas have been documented using their hair on the back of their hand to absorb water and then sucking it for a drink. Gorillas do not overexploit the area for food. They crop vegetation in a manner that allows for quick replenishment to occur. Gorillas will sleep for about 12 hours a day, even take naps after big dinners. They normally sleep in nests, which they build on the ground or in trees. The life expectancy of gorillas is normally 30 to 40 years in the wild, and they normally live up to 50s in captivity. Here's a couple of bonus facts that you may not have known, folks. The nose print of a gorilla is unique, and it is as unique as a human fingerprint. So when researchers go into the wild to study the great apes, they memorize the nose and the brow ridges of the gorillas to tell them apart. The scientific name for the Western Lowland Gorilla is Gorilla, 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 and it translates from ancient Greek to hairy human. Gorillas are more generally great apes such as chimps, bonobos, orangutans, and to a lesser degree gibbons are one of the closest relatives to humans. Gorillas have also been taught to communicate with humans via sign language. According to the IUCN, or the International Union for the Conservation of Nature, the gorilla species is considered critically endangered due to its continuous population decline. Though the exact population of the Western gorillas is unknown, the numbers have declined more than 60% over the past 20 years. The total population is estimated to be somewhere around 100,000 mammals in the wild. The main reason for this is due to a couple of factors: poaching, habitat loss, and deforestation for palm oil, and also the commercial trade in bushmeat, which occurs throughout Western Central Africa. This is the biggest threat to gorillas today, as apes are being killed primarily to supply the high-end demand for meat in urban centres, where the consumption of ape meat is considered to be prestigious amongst wealthy elite. Western lowland gorillas, like all other subspecies of the great apes, are one of the most complex mammal types on Earth and have many similarities to humans. The lifespan, diet, social structure, and their intelligence are common to that of early humans. The fact that they have emotions, feel pain, loss, loneliness, happiness, and the fact that our DNA is so closely linked. Scientists have determined that all the great apes evolved from a common ancestor. I've left links in the description to where I got all my information from. Well folks, unfortunately we've hit that time again. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the video and for watching. I hope you really enjoyed it. Maybe like Google's next recommendation on is the orangutan the most critically endangered primate. Folks, stay safe and I shall talk to you in the next one. Bye for now. Bye bye.